we are back. I was able to get the second stream up and running just in time. So here we go. We're now going on to the second game of the UFL playoffs, as the 3-seeded Louisville Kings go on the road to take on the 2-seeded St. Louis Battlehawks. The Kings just had their opening drive, and would you believe it? They have already scored. And they've scored the extra point as well. So we're going to pick up right from there. Folks, hope you're ready. Second game of the UFL playoffs. Live stream begins right now, as we're going to see the Battlehawks with their opening drive. So, kick is away. Away we go from St. Louis. Return goes out of bounds. Let's jump right into it. This is going right into the action. Here comes Luis Perez. All right. Hate adjusting the DACM antenna for this. All right, first down for St. Louis from their own 33. Here's Perez, who has to throw it away right out of the gate. Oh, man. Second down and 10. Quick throw from Perez. Pass is caught out of bounds. Brought down around the 39-yard line. All right, so Kings will be on this tab. Third down and 5. From the 38. Perez over the middle, caught for the first down. Brought down to midfield. I think that is Sal Canella. Yes, it is. So it's first down for St. Louis. Handoff. Gain of 4. Kylan James with the carry. I'm going to check on our rabbit here real quick. Drive is still going, huh? Oh, God. On the ensuing first down from around the 20-yard line, the handoff gets stuffed. But seriously? Oh, my God. This is like the NBA Finals Game 2 when I tried to put the antenna, or was it Game 1 where I tried to put the antenna in a good spot for the signal? I don't care anymore. Okay, 2nd and 9 from the 18. Perez throws it up, incomplete. McBride, the intended receiver, Stephen McBride. It is going to be 3rd and 9. All right, here we go. 3rd and 9. Perez throws it up. Incomplete. It is caught, but out of bounds. Fourth and 9. Butler had it, but was out of bounds. Only had 1 foot, and it was out. So here is Ramiz Ahmed for a 37-yard attempt to get the Battlehawks on the board. And the kick is good. And I'm getting more signal problems. God, there's no place to put this antenna without there being a signal issue. Seriously. He just messaged me. I'll be damned. Now I'm definitely going to the United Pool. All right, 7-3 ball game. All right, here is the kick. for the Kings. Returned and tripped up. All right, so here comes Chandler Rogers. As the Kings will start their next drive from their own 35. Rogers, wide open! Breaks the tackle past the 50, first down! Oh boy. Tariq Black with the catch. First down from the 46 of the Battlehawks. Handoff, 1 yard. Ian Wheeler only picked up 1 yard on the carry. 2nd and 9. Damn. You ran out of water. But I already drank plenty of it. 2nd and 9 from the 45. Rogers, quick throw. Caught by Wheeler. Down to the 42. Brings up 3rd down. Third down and 6. Rogers, incomplete! He was trying to connect with Isaiah Winstead, but he wasn't even looking for it. 4th down, and the Kings are going to have to punt. Well, actually, what am I saying? They got to go for the field goal here. Or go for it, and looks, uh-oh. Tanner Brown lining up for a 60-yard attempt. This is for 4 points if he can make this. He got it! Wow! Tanner Brown just made a 4-point field goal, and the Kings are up 11-3. After McCrane made a 4-point field goal earlier in the day, Tanner Brown was like, hold my beer. Just like that, Louisville is up by 8. All right, here we go. Here's the return by the Battlehawks. Pushed out of bounds inside the 30, around the 34. How about Tanner Brown, man? Making a 60-yard field goal attempt. All right, from the 33. Handoff. A gain of 4. Second and 6. Perez will throw. Gets out of a tackle. Past the 45. He will be brought down at around the 48-yard line. Jarvion Howard, 2 good plays so far for the Battlehawks. Now from the 47. Perez back to Howard. Brought down at about the 49. Final 25 seconds of the first quarter. And this more than likely will take us to the end of the first quarter. Now they're going to run a play here. Perez's pass is incomplete. Well, first quarter comes to an end and the Kings are up early. Not the signal problems again. And there's the local ads. God dang it, man. All right, here we go. Switch over to the second quarter. What am I saying? Here we go. They haven't returned yet. Dang it, man. All right, so for those that missed the earlier live stream, the Defenders punched their ticket to the United Bowl earlier today after stunning the Orlando Storm, the 1 seed, on the road. So, VC's awaiting the winner of this game. Here we go. 3rd and 5 as we start the second quarter. Perez directing traffic, throws it up, tries to stay in bounds to pick up the first down, can't do it. Darby is forced out for a gain of only 2. Because they're past the 50, they got to go for it. Jesus, I'm tired of this yawning, man. 4th and 3. Perez throws, caught! McBride! Down to the 25-yard line! That was dangerous. Perez, I think, got hit as he threw it. But either way, connected with McBride for the first down and the chain mover. And St. Louis keeps their drive alive. Now from the 26. Perez fakes the handoff, throws, dropped! He was wide open, dude. Butler could not catch that. How does he not catch that? This is the playoffs we're talking about here. How don't you have hands? Hakeem Butler is one of the star receivers of this team, and he drops a wide open pass that would have been a touchdown. 2nd down. Perez throws. It's going to be caught to a receiver that actually has hands for the first down. Now from the 11, handoff. Down to about the 7. Did I just say Trey McBride? I meant to say Stephen McBride. Jesus, I got him confused with the Cardinals tight end. I'm sorry about that, folks. 2nd and 6. Perez to the end zone, incomplete for McBride, and 3 flags are thrown simultaneously. That's going to be pass interference. Whoa! So I accidentally get my legs on the desk and lift it up a bit. Sorry about that. So it's going to be a 1st and goal from the 1 for St. Louis. Hand off, reaching, touchdown Battlehawks! Jarvion Howard. And St. Louis cuts their deficit down to 2. Now, do they go for the 2-point try to attempt to tie it? Or do they just take the extra point? I'm just going to take the extra point. And it's good. 1-point game, 11-10. Ugh. It's crazy to believe that the Kings were at 0-3 at one point in the season to start it off. And then ever since the defenders laid that hit on Chandler Rogers, this team has been different. Cruising to 6-4 and taking the 3 seed in the playoffs. Here's the kickoff to the Kings, brought down to the 25. I put the kickoff banner on the wrong side. First down from the 26 as the Kings start their next drive. Hand off, nothing. Second down, pass is caught, down to the 30. Tariq Black making the catch. Third down and about 6 coming up. Third and 4, Rodgers hit as he throws, incomplete. But there are flags down. And it was holding on the Kings. It's declined. Fourth down. All right, here's the punt to the Battlehawks. Return from the 19. Room to run. Brought down to the 28, 29-yard line. Flag down at the end of the kick. Oh, Brown of the Kings just shoved the Battlehawks player at the end of the punt. So that's a personal foul on him. That's going to be 15 yards tacked onto the end of the return. So St. Louis is going to have some great field position for this drive. I'm going to switch to my Crocs here. Had these tennis shoes on for too long. All right, here we go. First down from the 42-yard line for the Battlehawks. Quick throw from Perez. Butler with the catch. A gain of just 2. Second and 8. Perez throws it up. He was wide open, and he missed him. Darby was wide open, completely missed him. Third and 8. Flags are down. Movement. False start on the Battlehawks. Make it 3rd and 13. Third and 13. Perez caught. Stephen McBride. First down. All right. First down from the 47. And off. Might not have picked up anything. Second and 9. Perez tipped, incomplete. Boy, St. Louis just doesn't seem to have an answer. Play clock winding down, and they have to call a timeout. First timeout used by the Battlehawks. Just to avoid a delay game. Third and 9. Perez. Dropped! Cannot haul it in. 4th down. Fourth and 9. Perez is sacked. Had to go for it. Could not even throw the football. Kings get a sack. Turnover on downs. It goes to them. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to go get more water. I'll be back. I'll be back. Chair cam engage. Okay, 6:06 left. First down for the Kings following the turnover on downs. Rodgers sacked! Well, after sacking Perez earlier, now Rodgers suffers a sack himself. Second and 17. Reverse brought down to the 45. Tariq Black. 3rd and 8. Rogers, incomplete! I think Davidson was the intended target. 4th down. Fourth and 8. Kings have got to go for it. Oh, Rogers fumbles the snap. He gets sacked! Oh, boy. Disaster on the snap leads to a sack for the Battlehawks. And just like how St. Louis got a turnover on downs, just like how the Kings forced the turnover on downs by sacking Perez, the Battlehawks return the favor by sacking Rogers on a 4th down. And the Battlehawks will take over on downs. All right, first down from the 48, following the turnover on downs. Battlehawks are in Kings territory right now. Hand off. Running out of room fast. Latulus. 2 yards only, if anything. 2nd and 8 coming up. Second and 8. Quick throw for Perez. Pass is caught. Canella down to the 39. Third down and 1. Handoff. I don't think he got it. He did not. Unless they want to kick a field goal, they got to go for it. Fourth and 1. Oh, they're going for it. Oh, boy. I think the Kings jumped. I think the Kings just jumped offside. They did. Kings jumped. First down for St. Louis. Boy, oh boy. Coming up on the 2-minute warning here. Hand off at the middle. Down to the 29. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 1-point game so far here. All right, 2nd and 5 coming out of the 2-minute warning. Perez wide open. Room to run. Out of bounds at the 12. First down, St. Louis, 1:54 to go. Howard had an easy first down. $154 remaining. First down from the 12. Makes the handoff. Perez, wide open, diving into the end zone. Touchdown, Battlehawks. Blake Jackson. St. Louis takes the lead. Now here's the extra point by Ahmed. It is good. 6-point lead for St. Louis. Ball bounces to the 1-yard line and into the end zone on the kickoff. It's going to be a touchback. Louisville will get it from their own 40. First down, Roger, incomplete. Good God, what happened there? Oh, boy. Second down, another incompletion. Third down, pass is caught. First down at the 34. Ensuing first down, Rogers hit as he throws, caught by Jackson and out of bounds. Second and 5. Rogers to Winstead. It's going to depend on the spot. I don't know if he picked it up or not. Didn't get enough. 3rd and 1. Rogers on the keeper. He'll pick it up. First down. 105 left, first down as the Kings burn their first time out. First down, Rogers' pass is caught by Tariq Black down to the 48. Rogers on second down, caught! Trey McKinney with the catch. All right, first down for the Kings. They burn their second time out. 41 seconds left. Well, now the Battlehawks burn their second time out. Jesus. All right, first down from the 24. Quick throw from Rogers. Hudson throws it. Picked off in the end zone. Sims with the interception. In the end zone, it's a touchback. Oh, boy. Kings try some trickery to no avail. Intended for Tariq Black, but Sims read it well and with a one-handed tip is able to make the interception catch. But after the play was over, a flag was thrown for a personal foul on St. Louis, but it was after the pick. St. Louis will still have it, but they're pinned 15 yards back. And I believe, I think St. Louis just took a knee. Yep, they did. We're at halftime. All right, so we are at halftime, folks. All right, we'll see y'all for the second half. off we go with the second half. And we continue from St. Louis. As on the return, Turner takes a massive blast. First down for the Kings. Handoff. After all that goes nowhere. Loss of 2 from the 30 now, 2nd and 12. Rogers. Incomplete. What kind of throw was that? Could not connect with Winstead. Oh my God. Awful throw by Rogers. Third and 12. Rogers. Pressure. Running. Slides down for a gain of only 3. Won't even be close. So now the Kings have to punt. Here's the return. And brought down to the 27. Well, this is interesting. Kings haven't done anything since that 4-point field goal. First down for St. Louis. Handoff down to the 30. Latulus. Only a gain of 3. Second and 7. Perez throws to a wide open Butler. First down. Whew. All right, first down for the 45. Battlehawks just looking to try to extend their lead here. Handoff. Latulus. Down to the 49. Gain of 4. Second and 6 coming up. Perez. Incomplete. Mayfield Jr. of the Kings almost had an interception in his hands, but it fell to the ground. Third down. Sorry about that. Third down at 6. Timeout Battlehawks. They burned their first one. Third down at 6. Perez throws. Canella, first down. Move those chains for the Battlehawks. Except there's a late flag. Yes, I hit the wrong button there. Late flag down. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct on Sal Canella. Canella just throws the ball on the Kings player that missed the tackle on him. So it's still going to be first down, but they go 15 yards back. There you are. Gotta be honest, I didn't see that coming. Only in the playoffs could they pull off something like that. First down after the penalty from the 43. Handoff, nothing. Howard goes nowhere. Coming up on 10 minutes left. Second down. Back to Howard. Trying to power through, only picks up 4. Third down coming up. Oh, God. Third and 5. Perez's pass is incomplete. Almost had an interception right there. Fourth down. More likely they're going to punt it because they're not past the 50. Yeah, they're going to punt it. As I figured. Here's the kick from Sanborn. Fair caught at the 11. Whoops, hang on. There we go. Meant to switch possession, not give the Battlehawks a first down. Sark, I don't know if you're able to hop on with me at the very least for the rest of this game because I feel like you need to talk to me about how unexpected that was. He might still be working. I don't know for sure. Dang it, chat. Oh, I can. Okay. All right, let's do it then. Let's do it then. Why not?
I didn't watch any of the game.
You didn't have your jersey on by chance, did you?
No, I had my Unsquared podcast shirt on.
Good man. Good man. Good man.
Yeah. I didn't watch any of the game because today was like the Xbox
The
E3
show,
press
yeah,
briefing.
the showcase of future games. I'm excited for some of these.
Same here. Persona 6 shocked the hell out of me.
I know, especially how good Persona 5 was. Oh my god. I'm surprised they went through with a 6th one.
Well, what they did, they had another Persona game on earlier, and I kept saying, please let this be Persona 6. Please let this be Persona 6. It turned out to be a remake of Persona 4, kind of like Royale and 5. Which I admit, I never played 4, so I'm looking forward to that. And then later it had 6, so I just lost my shit when that happened.
But then on top of that, remaking RE Code Veronica.
Mm-hmm.
That was out of left field. I didn't expect that.
Oh, I knew about that for a while.
I thought they were going to remake the 5th game, not Code Veronica of all games.
No, I said for a while after 4 is like the next game they got to remake is Code Veronica. I hope they don't remake 5. Ugh.
First down from the 11, hand off up the middle. First down, it's still on his feet past the 30 to the 31.
Well,
now it comes down to this. Between these two teams here, between the Kings and the Battlehawks, which of these two would you prefer to face in the United Bowl?
Neither.
What?
Although, honestly speaking, based on my past experience with Louisville, God help me saying this, I'll take St. Louis any day. And if you don't mind, I'm going to go to the bathroom, wash my mouth out with soap.
I could have said it for you.
Yeah.
Save you the trouble. Handoff on first down, only a gain of 2.
Either way, I'm in a much better mood than I was Friday night.
As am I. But holy shit, game 2 of the finals. We'll get into that in a second. Right after this play, here's 2nd and 7. Handoff again. Down to the 35, a gain of 3. Okay, so it's at the 3rd down. Holy shnikes, game 2 of the finals. 1 point. The Knicks won. Again.
Maybe my prediction's going to come true.
Well, you said it's 6. You didn't say they'd sweep.
There's no win.
Theoretically, I guess you'd be right, but technically you wouldn't.
I'm still going to put money on it.
Unless the Spurs can pull off something crazy on the road, it might be a sweep. 3rd down and 4. Here's Winstead with the catch. Isaiah Winstead into Battlehawks territory. Still going down to the 11-yard line. Good God. Isaiah Winstead had all the room in the world once he got past that first tackler.
Yeah,
then he juked down another.
Damn. I think I jinxed him.
It wasn't much, but it was a juke. All the way to the 11 now. First down. Hand off again. Down to the 9. Only a gain of 2. You know, with Game 3 unfolding tomorrow night in the Garden, you know that place is going to go crazy. Especially with the Knicks being up 2-0.
I sent you the ticket prices, right?
Yeah, you did. I saw them. Over 11,000 for some of the worst tickets possible.
Yeah.
Most expensive one I've seen was 37,000.
Yeah. Hey, go figure. My tickets for next week.
2nd down, Winstead, touchdown.
I jinxed him.
Yes, you did. Touchdown, Isaiah Winstead.
And not only that, but my stream just lagged. Okay, it's fine now.
This game is tied pending the extra point. Oh, man.
Yeah, he had that. I'm just curious. Like I said, I'm paying about $20 for my seats. I want to see if the price went up.
More than likely did.
I'm looking at Ticketmaster right now. Night Bowl. Let's see.
Here's the extra point.
To LA.
Extra point coming up for the Kings. It's good. Kings are back in the lead by 1.
They did go up, but not by much. $31.40 for the minimum ticket. Still pretty good. Let me check beer steak section.
I'm just going to say this right now. When you go over there, please, for the love of God, do not wear that jersey of yours.
Yeah.
Because it's a
I gotta wear something red, though.
Yes, something red is not the jersey. Because trust me, if there's anything you've learned and from my experience with Cowboys losses in the last 2 years, the jerseys are cursed. At least for the two of us.
The only thing I've read that's red is my Caps jersey, and I think it's supposed to be 90 degrees. So, I hope not. Let me take a look at the weather. Yeah, 91 on Saturday. Yay.
Oh, cool. Plus, with that heat index, it's not making things better.
No. But yeah, this time I'm definitely going. All right, I'm going to check StubHub and see how much tickets are for that. They're probably higher. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the cheapest ticket. Oh, no, never mind. Cheapest one I've seen is $29.
That's still not much of a difference.
Beer Snake section's $50.
Still reasonable.
There's one ticket. I swear to God, I am not making this up. It's like near the 20-yard line. $5,896.
Oh, God.
Yeah. There's some weirdos out here.
You're telling me?
Jesus. And obviously I'm spending another $15 on a beer, too.
Sadly, with the Battlehawks losing here right now, as of this moment, currently down, They have not won at home in the postseason since 2024. 2 years ago, they lost to the Brahmas. Last year, they lost to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're losing by 1 to the Kings. Here's the return for the Battlehawks from the 15. Trying to tightrope down the sideline, brought down inside the 35.
I hate to say this. The Battlehawks remind me of the Steelers.
Oh, boy. That's a thing I never say. That's something I never would expect to hear you say, comparing Battlehawks to the Steelers.
I can't win in the playoffs, so. Man, not happy about it. And with McCarthy as our head coach, oh my God.
First down from the 38. And off. Howard. Wrapped up. Forward progress, I think, will put him to the 42.
Yeah. Well, I did kind of need a sports-related win today because both my Formula One and NASCAR results didn't turn out well.
2nd and 5. Back to Howard. Right up the middle. First down. Howard down to the 43 of the Kings. First down.
And I'm surprised for once we didn't get a touchdown taken away from us, but the other team did. I'm watching the 60-yard challenge.
First down, Howard again. Spin moves, another first down to the 24-yard line.
God damn.
First down. They get to the other running back down to the 20. Flag down. Will that run even matter by James? Face mask on the Battlehawks. That's coming back. It's going to be first and, I believe, 25.
I think you're right.
First and 25. They try a what was that? Caught for a loss of 1. Second and 26. Only a gain of 3. Oh boy, that face mask penalty might be hurting them. It's third and 23.
Well, at least he'll be in field goal range.
Third and 23. Perez throws it up, trying to make the field goal as close as possible, and he'll be brought down near the 25. Yeah, he'll go for the field goal here. To try to take the lead here. All right, here's Ahmed from 45 to give the Battlehawks the lead. And it's good. Battlehawks back in front by 2.
Yep. The hell. And by the way, I'm glad you're feeling better after what happened Friday night. With Jesus H. Christ, you just wouldn't shut up.
mean, I didn't really care. I mean, I'm not a fan of either one of those two teams.
No, I'm not talking about basketball, dude. I'm talking about our mutual friend and her significant other.
Oh, I've recovered from that fucker. But I'm not looking forward to tomorrow night, assuming we're a go.
Yeah, I'm going to be calling that out. But I was thinking something. You probably wouldn't understand. I'd have to send you the video clip. But I would rather be locked in a room with Uncle Colm from Dairy Girls than have to listen to him. I'll send you the clip. And you can kind of thank GoodX for this. See?
I will say an interesting item shop update that went down yesterday.
So,
because of the new Masters of the Universe movie coming out in a few days, Fortnite has released Masters of the Universe skins.
One, the movie's already out.
Well, okay, with it being released. Oh, God! Yeah. Kings almost fumbled it on the kickoff return. Boy, that could have been dangerous.
Two N Squared played it because Nick got the Skeletor skin.
So, yeah. They, of course, have He-Man, Skeletor, and She-Ra.
Of course. Oh, did he? Almost did drop that. Oh, the little tantrum he throws afterwards.
All right, first down from the 34 for the Kings. 54 seconds left in the third. Hand off. Going nowhere but backwards. Brought down around the 30-yard line. Might have lost 3 yards. Brown went absolutely nowhere on that one. Oh, excuse me.
Damn, he got hit hard. I hope
second and 12. Handoff again. Down to the 37-yard line, and that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter.
Okay, he didn't do it. For a second, I thought Linton gave a Nazi salute. It was a game of 5. Who plays Thursday? Germany beat the crap out of the U.S. in a friendly yesterday, which was awesome. Let's see.
Let me put that armrest back up.
All right. Soccer schedule. So you got Mexico and South Africa at 3 o'clock. South Korea and Czechia. So Brazil, Morocco on Saturday. I hate to say it, I think Brazil's going to win that. Germany plays Sunday next week. They play Curacao, so they should win that. Yeah, U.S. beating Germany. Beating Brazil. I'm pressing X to doubt on that. U.S. wins World Cup. Yeah, keep dreaming.
Sure, yeah. That's almost like saying Mexico will win it all.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to see Brazil lose, but I don't see it happening. And of course, you know me more than ever. I want Germany to win again. I want it to be 2014 all over. Oh, of course they show Rosioni. But the thing is, USA is more dominant in hockey than they are soccer. Even though beating the Soviet Union in 1990 or 1980 was huge, because that Soviet Union team was almost invincible.
All right, here we go. Fourth quarter underway. Louisville right now has a third down. Deep in Battlehawks, well, no, in their own territory. So 3rd and 7. Rodgers passed through the hands of Jackson and incomplete. Well, they're going to have to punt this away.
Literally bounced out of his hand.
Here's the punt. From the 13. On the return. Gets out of one tackle. Flag is down as he's brought out of bounds at the 30. What is the penalty here?
Oh. Yeah, it looks like I think it's the guy from St. Louis guy because he looked like he did that whole hands up, I didn't do nothing bullshit.
Legal block in the back on the
Block, yep.
Battlehawks.
That's what I figured.
So I think it's a 10-yard penalty. First down from the 10 after the block in the back penalty. Perez throws it. Oh, that's too far. Too far for Stephen McBride. He had the right idea. He had him wide open, just threw it too far.
Yeah, way too far. If he hit that, that would have been 6.
Second down from the 10. Handoff for no gain.
Yeah, Louisville caught a break that time.
Third down. Perez throws it up, incomplete.
Ooh. Yeah, they definitely got to punt this one.
They have to.
Fuck.
Return from the 38. Jackson to the 49 of the Battlehawks. A flag does come down at the end of that return.
Yeah, just got to the 49.
Holding on the Kings, though, is going to push them back.
Oh. Of course. Like, you didn't see that coming.
Nope.
Oh, man. I forgot today marked 8 years of the Cavs won the Stanley Cup. Also the night I nearly died. That night I thought I was going to have a heart attack waiting those last 7 minutes.
All right, here we go. St. Louis, a lot of shirtless dudes in that St. Louis, those St. Louis stands. You're getting fired up here. First down, hand off up the middle, first down!
Yeah, that's big.
First down, pass is caught, down the sideline, Wheeler! Touchdown, Kings!
God damn.
Ian Wheeler gives the Kings the lead back. Oh, boy.
Ugh. Oh, man.
Is St. Louis using their super challenge?
For what?
He's talking with the head official right now. They are using it, but for what reason?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, and ref's blocking the view, so I can't make out what he's saying.
It might be for a hold.
Illegal block.
Or an illegal block, one of the two. But that's to the shoulder area. That's not really to the back. Because Tariq Black, he does lay a block on him on 23.
Yeah, I see it.
But it's not to the back. It's to the shoulder. And yep, that challenge is a failure.
Yeah,
the touchdown by the Kings will stand as Ian Wheeler gives the Kings the lead.
Yeah, at least you tried.
I tried to stop them from getting the touchdown to no avail. Extra point is good. 5-point lead for the Kings.
Yeah. Oh, what's this? Oh, man. It's I'm actually stressed out over this game. I wonder who we're playing against next week. I'm going to check something real quick before the kickoff.
Here is the kickoff to the Battlehawks. From the 5.
The fuck?
Good return. Down to the 35.
Yeah, that's weird. I switched over to my PS5 to turn it on and it immediately went into rest mode.
All right, first down from the 35. And off. James will take it to the 40. Second and 5. Coming up.
I go, shit already.
Second and 5. James stiff arms a defender. First down past the 50. On first down, Perez jumps and he jumps right into a sack. I don't know what that jump was, that if he was trying to juke out somebody or just get away from that defense, but it didn't work.
Let me switch back over. All right, let's see it.
Was a jumping pump fake from the looks of it.
Yeah, I may have missed it. Oh, here we go.
Second and 16. Perez throws it up. Butler's got it. When I say Butler, I mean McBride. Yeah. Stephen McBride, first down.
Yeah, it didn't look like much of a jump, though. I guess it's a moot point.
First down from the 35 of the Kings. Quick throw from Perez. Pass is caught by Canella. Sal Canella, first down at the 15. Still rumbling down to the 14-yard line. Another chain mover for St. Louis. Except now the Kings are using their super challenge.
For what?
Let's see.
Ugh. Hey, they picked
for a hold, and it looks blatantly obvious.
And they picked the worst camera and let's show what the coach is saying.
He's grabbing onto the shoulder of 46.
All right. I see 46.
That looks like a hold.
Oh, easily.
I think the Kings might honestly win this super challenge.
Yeah.
This is Blandino we're talking about, though.
Oh, yeah, it's almost like a cross between a hold and a horse collar tackle. Actually, that angle makes it look like horse collar. He's already put his arm on Perez. Yeah, and there's the horse collar.
And they will call that hold.
Mm-hmm.
So it's now 1st and 20. Back up to the 45. Perez pass is caught by Jackson, but couldn't get out of the second tackle attempt and loses yardage. And movement before the snap. A false start. They go back further. It's now 2nd and 27.
Jeez.
7 penalties on the Battlehawks tonight for 72 yards.
Jesus. So once again, we're hitting NFL blitz territory.
Perez throws it, and Howard is only going to get 2 yards. Couldn't get out of that tackle attempt.
So 3rd and 25.
3rd and 25 coming up, and even if they don't get this, they have to go for it because they passed the 50.
This hurts.
3rd and 25. Perez fires incomplete for Canella, who's looking for a flag and won't get one. And again, because they crossed the 50, they have to go for this. And we have an injured Kings player on the field.
Oof. It's like cramps.
Take an injury timeout right now.
One of those Bear Grylls again. Yeah, I thought so. Probably gonna have him drink his own piss. There's his ads for Arlington again.
And they're highlighting the IndyCar series coming up next. Of course, in the same place that this game's taking place in, St. Louis.
Starting this late?
That's after this game.
Huh.
4th and 25 here after the injury timeout. St. Louis has got to go for it.
I may end up watching that.
Perez. Bat it down! They don't even get any yardage. Turnover on downs. It's Kings' ball.
Yeah, not looking good for me. Because it's going to be another third time's a charm like today. Yeah. All right, take a look at something while possession's changing.
First step. Oh, good God. Nowhere to go. First down. He just got wrapped up immediately. Loss of 4. 2nd and 14.
I'll go back to it.
Rodgers. Pressure coming in his face. Incomplete. Has to throw it down.
Not going to say it. Not going to say
Shut
it.
up.
I'm not going to say phrasing.
You just did.
Mm-hmm.
Forgive me, Lord, but God damn it. Third and 14. Rodgers. Caught by Jackson. First down. But a flag down.
I guess another hold.
No, but it's still on Louisville. Ineligible man downfield.
So it's going to make a 3rd and 9, if I remember correctly.
I think it might be 3rd and 19.
You're right. What am I thinking? It was 5 yards, but I went the wrong way. I'll take the L on that one. Oh,
Yep,
injury?
3rd and 19. 5.5 left to go, and another injury. This one on St. Louis' side is Feeney, number 56, heads to the sideline under his own power.
Yeah, he's limping. Not too bad, though.
Third and 19. Rodgers escapes the pressure, going to run for it. Does not get the first down. Rodgers pleading to have a flag thrown for a late hit. They don't throw one. No super challenges are available for the Kings at all, even though they won it. Still didn't pick up enough for the first down. Now they got to go for it unless they want to kick a 60-plus yard field goal, which, considering that they actually have made one from over 60 earlier in this game, they could do it, but they're not going to. Offense is staying out there. They are going for it. Now a timeout on the field. The Kings burned their first timeout.
God, this is getting intense.
Very. Are they bringing out the field goal unit after the timeout?
If
They
they
are.
do, yeah.
They are going to bring the field goal unit out. This is another 4-point attempt because it's from 63. He already made one from 60 on the dot earlier. Tanner Brown from 63 to make this a 9-point lead. Does this one have enough? Got it!
Ooh.
2 4-point field goals for Tanner Brown. And the Kings lead by 9.
Oh, my God.
But it's still a one-score game. With 4:41 left, though, and one timeout at their disposal, the pressure now falls on the Battlehawks, needing a touchdown and the 3 points. Or if they don't get that, a field goal with the touchdown. Just barely cleared that, too.
God damn, that was close.
All right, here's the kickoff to St. Louis from return from the 9. Trying to redirect traffic to get out of the to give them room. Route down to the 34. I forgot to remove one of the St. Louis timeouts. Jesus Christ. Keep in mind, winner of this game goes on to face the Defenders in the United Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
An implied home game for them, if you will.
Yeah.
All right, from the 34-yard line, 4:35 left. Handoff.
Even as the fourth,
Howard.
even as the 4th seed, we're going to be the away team.
Oh, wait, yeah, you're right. Gain of only 2 by Howard.
Didn't get anything, but I swear I thought it looked like face mask. Ugh. Oh. All right, I'll be honest. Yeah, how is not PI? Yeah, Lane's holding him down like that. I'm surprised it's not PI. And they can't challenge.
They're down here. It's caught but short. 4th and 1 coming up.
They got to do this.
Here we go. 4th and 1.
They'll probably have to gut it.
Yeah, they're going for it here. Hand off to Howard. He's got it.
Yep, thought so.
First down at the 45.
Figured set up the gut written all over it.
All right. 2:30 left in this game. First down from the 45. Perez throws it up wide open. McBride gets another first down as he steps out. They can let this run down to the 2-minute warning. First down from the 40. Are they going to run a play or are they going to let it go down to the 2-minute warning?
I think it's a 2-minute warning myself.
They get one off just before the 2-minute warning, and that is dropped.
Oof.
McBride had him and then lost it on the way down to the ground. Could not haul that in. Sails incomplete, and the 2-minute warning's upon us with 1:56 left. They should have just let it run.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, if it
That
works
hurts.
good, that would have been perfect, and it wouldn't have been a stupid idea, but unfortunately couldn't catch it. So it's dumb. I'm going to grab some grab a late dinner here. I'll be right back.
Kevin Hart, you're not funny. Let's see if I can get this to work.
Well, turned out they picked. Nope. First down. Perez gets sacked. Turned out that first play didn't count. Well, they indicated it was a first down, returning from the 2-minute warning. So a sack on Perez puts them back to the 47, 2nd and 17. Perez over the middle, caught! Jackson for the first down. Minute 31 left. But there's an injury on the Kings.
Jeez. That looks like more cramps.
Kings have to burn a timeout. First down from the 29. Movement before the snap. There is a flag down. And it's on the Kings. They jumped early.
Oof.
Neutral zone infraction makes it 1st and 5.
Oh, he definitely jumped.
Each team down with 7 penalties on the night. And Perez gets sacked again. Loss of 4.
Oof, that hurt. Yeah.
2nd and 9. Perez throws. Howard spins out of tackles, gets a first down.
And first down.
From the 15. Clock winding down. And again, the Kings jumped. Jesus Christ.
What the fuck are they doing, man?
Neutral zone infraction again on the Kings. Oh, and that dude's jersey's ripped. So once again, it's 1st and 5. First and 5 from the 10. Perez out to his right. Incomplete for McBride. At least he didn't take a sack there. And now that I said that.
No, they did take a sack.
Nope. It'll probably happen on this play.
Oh. You don't hear my phone in the background, do you?
Slightly.
I turn it down. I have IndyCar on it.
Perez's pass. Batted down. Incomplete.
Well, at least it wasn't a sack.
And now that you said that.
They sacked.
Not yet.
God, I am a kiss of death.
3rd and 5. Howard gets out of a tackle with a flag down. First down at the 2 for now.
Holding.
Yep. Move him back 10. No first down. 3rd and 15 instead. That's now the 8th penalty on each team tonight.
Yeah, for a second, I thought Matthew said 8th play of the game.
3rd and 15. Perez intercepted. Good night.
So we got Louisville.
The Battlehawks lose at home in the postseason for the 3rd time in a row. The Kings are going to win this game and are off to the United Bowl to face the Defenders.
Lucky me. Son of a bitch.
How's that going to be? How's that for a storybook ending, folks? The same team that gave the Kings their boost to make it to the playoffs is who they're facing for the championship.
Yeah. Again, I hope it's a
1-0 down from Chandler Rogers, and it's over.
Shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's your ball game. That game-ending interception is going to do it. The Battlehawks have lost 3 in a row at home in the postseason, and it just seems to be a curse for them. As the Kings are on their way to the United Bowl to face off against the DC Defenders for the 2026 UFL Championship.
Oh my God. And here I thought it was going to be the Kings and the Storm, but nope.
Nope. The Defenders against the Kings.
And I'll be there for it.
It's going to be this Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Again, with my work day, with it being orientation day, it's going to be tough to try to go live for it, but I'm going to do my damnedest to go live for it. I'll probably have to bring the other laptop with me, but
yeah.
Either way.
If you do, let me know. I'll be broadcasting live.
But of course, folks, it's there will be streams in between now and the UFL Championship because we, of course, continue on with the NBA Finals. The first of those games takes place tomorrow night as we have Game 3 between the Spurs and the Knicks at the Garden in New York. So I will see you all then for Game 3. But for now, this has been the UFL Playoffs. The Defenders and the Kings have punched their tickets in to the United Bowl. Now, we wait until Saturday to see, will the Defenders become two-time UFL champions, or if the Kings will end their hopes of a dynasty. For now, thanks for joining me here tonight. And until tomorrow for Game 3 of the NBA Finals, I'm Reels JC signing off for now. For my co-host Snark and all of us here, that last part was unnecessary. On behalf of me and my co-host Snark here, thanks for watching. We'll be back at it tomorrow night. Until then, peace out, everybody. See y'all for Game 3 of the Finals.